Hey guys, welcome to our channel. My name is Megan and I'm the lead spiritual advisor for the Relationship Psychics. Today I am calling all of you singles out there because we are going to be looking at your next first date. So it's going to be something a little fun, a little different, and we're really going to dive into your next future date. So if you're interested to see all the details when it comes to the person you're going to date next, definitely make sure to tune in and definitely listen to the end because there's a ton of really fun and juicy things that I'm going to reveal in this reading. Also, if you are new to our channel, welcome. We are so happy that you are watching today, and it's definitely not a coincidence that you clicked on this video. We would love it so much if you would join our amazing spiritual family and community here on YouTube. All you need to do is just click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well so you don't miss when we upload a brand new video. Also, you can give this video a big thumbs up. That really helps our channel and goes a long way, as well as comment down below which of these 3 cards you chose. I always love reading all of your comments and seeing if my readings are helping resonate with you and giving you guys any clarity. Another quick thing I wanted to mention is if you have not already downloaded our app, definitely make sure to do so today. We are giving you guys $5 worth of free credit to get started and start talking to one of our psychics. All you need to do is just use the link that I have down in the description box and download the app, and you will get $5 towards your first psychic reading. So really, really exciting. I'm on there, Court's on there, and the rest of our amazing and talented psychic team. So definitely make sure to say hi on the app. Okay, so just to really set our mood and set our intention for this really fun and exciting reading today, I wanted to just take a few moments to relax and to allow ourselves to open up and unwind from the stress and tension and anxieties of the day. So now I please invite you to take a deep inhale through your nose, breathing in positivity and light universal energy, and then exhale through your mouth, releasing all of that tension, all of those doubts and worries and anxieties, and just let them go. Let them slip past your fingertips back into the universe. So just continue to take those deep inhales and exhales as you listen to my voice and become mindful and spiritually present with me here today. So I just first wanted to express my sincere gratitude for being present with you in this moment, my sincere gratitude towards the divine, towards the angels, the saints, and all of the beautiful, beautiful people who have clicked on this reading. I am just incredibly grateful to be here and to hopefully guide you today in this reading on your next date. So we ask humbly for guidance in understanding any of the details that may or may not be revealed to us today, and just allow ourselves to open up our third eye chakra and really see clearly the light of which card calls to us and which reading applies to us and to our life. So I'm now actually going to use my singing bowl here, and we are going to do a little bit of a meditative chant. So just continue taking those deep inhales and exhales, really releasing and letting go of those thoughts and becoming mindful and really at peace and open to that universal life force energy. So also I wanted to mention, feel free to just repeat after me or just to listen and become consciously aware of the affirmations as I speak them. Whatever you want to do, this is your reading and I'm here just to guide and support you. I am beautifully and uniquely made. I attract what I desire into my life. I am one with the universe. I am excited to embark on these future dates and experiences. I am attracting love into my life. I am worthy of love. So that was very, very beautiful, very powerful, and really helped to set our intention and attune us to this reading. So now that you are clear of mind and really at the frequency that you need to be in order to be very in tune with your chakras and your third eye, I would love it if you would look at the 3 cards that I have laid out in front of me. So I want to see if any of these cards or crystals really call to you or to your intuition. Are any of these crystals or cards really standing out for any way or any reason? It may just be an innate sense within yourself that this is the card that you're meant to choose. Just trust that, and trust that the universe will lead you to the card that you are destined to receive. So, is it card and crystal number 1 that's calling to you? Card and crystal number 2? Or is it card and crystal number 3? So take as much time as you need here to meditate upon these 3 cards and see which one is really pulling you towards that reading. And when you are ready, I do have the timestamps located in the description box below, so you can jump to your particular reading, or if you prefer, you can watch all 3 of the readings and see which parts of the energy really relate to you and call upon your own intuition. So it's totally up to you. Again, this is your reading, and I am just here to act as a guide for you today. So anyway, I'm just so excited, so blessed to be here, and let's get started. Alright, so for all my friends who chose card number 1, this is your reading today on your next first date. So this is extremely exciting, a little bit different than the kind of readings we normally do, but very entertaining and juicy. So I'm really excited for all of my singles out there really to be able to look at the chance of what is coming towards you when it comes to love. So first, let's see what our card has to say to establish the energy of the reading. So first card says finances and career, and it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So what I feel like this means and what I'm getting for this card in terms of this reading is that this person you're about to go on a date with, he or she is going to be extremely financially successful. They are going to be extremely ambitious and definitely career oriented. They definitely are someone who likes to achieve, who likes to provide, and likes to really kind of almost have that success as well as financial success. So I feel very strongly to tell you right now that this person you're going to go on a date with, they definitely have that aspect of their personalities and of who they are. One other thing that's really coming to my intuition as we are discussing this is that they may somewhat appear slightly materialistic in some ways. They may even sometimes appear as cocky or conceited. I'm not necessarily getting a clear read on whether that's true, but I definitely am feeling that there are certain aspects of their personality. Maybe it's their confidence, maybe it's kind of their ability to really show off the wealth that they have. There's something that's going on here that is definitely causing a lot of people to feel that way, but I'm not necessarily getting a strong read on whether this person is those things or if it's just more so something that people wrongly judge them of. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. It may just be that they're confident and are very successful. So I don't know necessarily which aspect it is, but definitely some financial success, some career success, some success of some sort in this person. So another aspect of this that I'm really getting here too from our first card is that this date is going to be one where this person kind of like woos you. Like they're definitely going to pull out all the cards. They're going to potentially pick you up. You know, if they're a male, they might open your door. They might, you know, treat you to a very nice 5-star dinner. It's like going to be extremely like extravagant, especially for a first date. So again, this person really wants to woo you, really wants to impress you, and really show you what they're capable of doing. And, you know, to them, it may not necessarily like be a huge deal, but it still is, because it shows that they are, you know, able to provide in that way and kind of create that materialistic you know, abundance for you potentially. But again, this isn't something that really just defines them, but it is a factor in this first date. And they definitely want to show off that side to you, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just definitely part of who they are and what they hold and value. So let's actually draw another card here and see what else we can learn about this first date. I'm honestly very intrigued to see what we can learn here. So I'm going to tap my energy here into this deck. See what our first date looks like with this person. Okay, so as you guys can see, I just stumbled upon this card. Actually, let's do both of these because these both kind of fell out. So, ooh, okay, the first one's a little bit concerning. I know you guys are a little scared, probably from seeing our first card. So let's just talk about this one first. The first one is perspective, okay? And it says, none of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So I'm actually getting a few things here is that, you know, although they are financially successful, although they have all this ambition and they really do want to achieve and find success, they do have that perspective, just as we had wondered about earlier. They do know what is truly important, and they do have those values of what truly is important in their life. So just because they are a little bit confident, a little bit cocky, a little bit materialistic and ambitious, it doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have that perspective on what really matters. Like, they have strong values when it comes to family, when it comes to love, when it comes to all of the things that are truly important, maybe perhaps spirituality as well. So that's definitely something that is very important to them, and they do hold that perspective. Another thing that I want to point out about this other card is common ground. So I already feel very strongly to tell you that you guys are going to have a lot in common, okay? You guys will almost feel like in the same wavelength, and you guys will have a lot of things that you feel almost like the energy is just definitely there when it comes to the two of you communicating. You might even laugh together, and like, it's just easy for you. It's very effortless is what I'm sensing. Common ground, you know, as well, especially in regards to this card, shows us Earth, right? And the common ground is of Earth. So I feel like you guys are from the same almost Earth in a way, at least, you know, at a spiritual connection level. So I do feel like it's going to be a very effortless connection. It's going to feel very genuine, very real. You're going to feel very authentic with this person. You're going to feel like you can be yourself, and that the two of you do just share something very special. So again, like, what I'm already getting here is they are financially successful, ambitious, career oriented, but they do hold the perspective of what truly is important, even if they are somewhat cocky, and they are able to know that none of this really matters. What really matters is the things that we are not able to take with us in this life, you know, such as love. And you know, the other thing that I'm really getting here already is the common ground that the two of you share, as in you both have so much to relate with. You either have similar upbringings, you have similar, you know, things that you come from potentially, or potentially you just have this like almost, you know, unexplainable kind of connection that makes you just really drawn to the other person, feel really comfortable and at home. Like, you definitely feel at home with them. You feel like you've known them for a longer time than you have, and like you feel like you could see yourself being friends with them. Like, you definitely feel that attraction and that like you can just be comfortable completely when you're in their presence. So that's a very, very comforting and amazing thing already. I was a little bit hesitant about that as we started the reading because of all of their financial and career success, but they're definitely not someone who makes you feel uncomfortable. So that's really a great thing already. So our next card here that just popped out at us is the blue flame, which says spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time. So this is another very important thing that's really telling me that they're going to come, or this date will be very spontaneous. So even though this date is going to be extravagant and whatnot, it's going to basically like come out of nowhere. So you'll be like at a time in your life where you're just not necessarily expecting this person. And then they will just kind of show up and kind of want to walk through that door with you. They want to like take you there. They want to take you to that level and take your relationship to that level. So again, it's going to be something at random seemingly, and just like it says integration time, it will happen when it's meant to happen. Like, it's not something that you necessarily wanted to actively seek out, but it just happened, and it kind of just was a flame that kind of lit very spontaneously. So that's kind of what I'm already getting there. I'm actually going to draw for us one more card on your first date and see what else we can learn. Ooh, I'm actually going to draw from this deck, I think. So we're going to draw from this deck and see what we can learn about your date and what is going to go on for you. So very excited here. Just going to shuffle out my energy. Oh, you see this card just flipped over? We're gonna definitely use this card. Enjoyment. Okay, great. That's a great sign. So it says enjoyment, and it says striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. So basically, you're gonna have a great time. Like, this is going to be a date that you really enjoy. Not only do you guys relate in so many ways, have this common ground, have this feeling of trusting and knowing them and kind of being on the same energy wavelength, but you also just really like are laughing, you're giddy, you're excited. It's not something that's, you know, it's almost a flame that lights within you. So these are all really promising aspects. The first thing that made me a little nervous was our first card, which was about financial success, just because I wanted to make sure they have that perspective. But just as our second card shows us, they do. So this is all really great so far. So you're gonna have an amazing time. You're gonna really enjoy yourself, and you're gonna feel that happiness, that giddy joy, and almost like that like young love sensation, and just the ability to like be spontaneous, to be excited, to really feel like this is something that you could really, you know, want to pursue further. So that's really exciting. And then let's actually just pull one more card for our reading today. I'm just having so much fun with you guys doing this one. So let's see what else we can get about our first date. Okay, so this is like literally the card that kind of just called to me. It just showed up here. And this card is work. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. And I feel like there's a few ways I'm really reading this card right now. So it could, for one thing, be that this person is so into their career. But another thing that I'm really getting even stronger here is that you share some sort of work element. Like maybe you met this person through someone at work. Maybe they are someone who is in the same field as you. Maybe they do the same things you do, or they can potentially help you when it comes to your own networking and your own work. So there is something involved here in work. There is something definitely involved. You know, they could be a coworker, but I don't know if that's necessarily all that I'm getting. I'm getting more so that it could be that, but it could also be just someone who is in your field or someone you meet from someone at work. So that's really what I'm getting. But either way, work is going to be an important factor in the two of you coming together and kind of lighting this flame. So anyway, that is it for your first date. I'm really excited, and I really hope that all of my singles out here enjoyed this reading. So anyways, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, I would love it so much if you could just join our family, hit that subscribe button, and also give this video a quick thumbs up, which really goes a long way to help our channel continue to grow and to reach more people with our free readings. So also, I did want to mention that I'm going to have another pick a card reading at the top of the screen here, so you can check out this one next. That is it for today, guys. I'm sending all of my love and light to you guys until next time. Alright, so for all my friends who chose card number 2, this is your reading to all my singles out there on what your next date is going to look like. So let's take a look and see what our first card shows us. So our first card here is honeymoon. Okay, so it says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I feel like this really relates for our first card, and that this first date is going to seem almost like intense chemistry, intense, almost like a high. Like you will just feel so overwhelmed with these intense butterflies, just this intense chemistry, and you'll feel very drawn to this person. So you're gonna feel incredibly excited with this person. You're gonna feel really like almost overjoyed, and it's gonna feel almost like that high school, like first time, first crush sort of feeling. So you'll feel like all those things where it's like, you'll feel sweaty, you'll feel like excited, you'll feel like almost this rush is what I'm getting. And it will feel like you're almost kind of like infatuated with this person right from the beginning. So you'll feel like overwhelmed with feelings of like, wow, like I'm really physically attracted to this person, but I'm also really emotionally attracted to them and really almost spiritually attracted. So it's going to be a very strong attraction, a very strong draw to the person, and it's going to be incredibly exciting. It's going to be something that you just feel so excited about, you're just looking forward to. And again, you'll have that chemistry, you'll have that sexual desire, that almost overwhelming passion and just excitement really overall. So that's really what I'm getting from this first date already, is like kind of the connection itself will be really fun, exciting, like that infatuation. You'll be overwhelmed with thoughts of them and thoughts of the date itself as well as after the date. And you'll really want them to text you. You'll really want them to call you. And I'm getting a feeling that you're going to do something a little bit more almost romantic and kind of different for your first date. So something that's a little bit more intimate is what I'm getting. So kind of like an exciting yet intimate adventure you will go on together. And I'm also getting that there will be multiple layers to the date. So you might start out somewhere, you know, maybe you guys start out at a picnic or you guys start out at a dinner, but then it will kind of progress. And as you guys learn more about each other, you will start to kind of think of things that you can do after the date and just continue to go from place to place because you guys are just so drawn to each other and so attracted to the other person. So it'll just kind of build off of each other and we'll just kind of build throughout the date. So next, I would love to actually just draw another card here so we can kind of get a better understanding of, you know, what your first date's going to look like, how your date's going to be, all of that fun stuff. So I'm just going to tap my energy into this deck and then we're just going to shuffle our cards here. Okay, so this card just kind of came out at us, striving. Okay, so eventually the individual's ego's drive to make things happen falls away, replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness to answers as they arise. Thank you, Divine, for letting me move with the flow. So what I feel like this really means for our reading today is that basically, like, you will almost kind of feel this like pressure and this nervousness in the beginning of the date. Like you'll feel, again, that honeymoon rush of excitement with them, but that will kind of also cause you to be a little bit scared, you know, a little nervous. You'll be a little bit overwhelmed with your feelings and attraction towards them, that you'll kind of be sweating, you'll be, you know, talking a little fast. It'll be very nerve-wracking but exciting at the same time. But as the date progresses, you'll start to feel more and more comfortable with this person. Like you will start to feel really yourself. You'll be able to just kind of feel at ease, and it will be kind of like a perfect balance is what I'm getting between that excited rush of, you know, energy and adrenaline, and also that ability to be yourself, to be relaxed and open with the person. So it's definitely a perfect balance between the two is what I'm really getting. So you will want to look your best, be at your best, and really present the best part of yourselves, but you also really do feel like you can be yourself. You do feel like you can be trusting and open with this person, and you feel like you're just kind of at ease and at peace in their presence. So it's a perfect combination of the two. So next we're going to just draw another card from this deck. Oh, okay. So next we have True Offering, which says, may I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I am yours alone. So what I feel like this really means, and I apologize, our dogs kind of took a little bit out of this card, but the point being here for this card and for this deck is that basically, like, you are going to be a little nervous. Like, you are going to be so excited about the date that it will make you a little bit overwhelmed with anxiety or nerves, and that's normal and natural. So just remember, before going into the date, as well as the date kind of begins, you know, you have to really be your true self. You have to kind of release all those fears and anxieties of the date going wrong, and know that the date is going to go great as soon as you feel at ease. And even as you are a little bit excited, a little bit of nervous, it's kind of a good thing. Like, they are going to find that kind of almost attractive because they also are feeling the same way about you. So it's actually a very mutual, exciting experience, and just know to trust and release those fears, you know, release the things that are telling you that, like, it's all going to go bad, or like, this person's too good for me, or bad things that you might have, or like, maybe I don't look good, or maybe they aren't impressed by me. Like, release all of those fears and the things that are making you doubt yourself and kind of allowing you not to be your confident and true self, and instead just know how amazing you truly are and how this person is lucky to be in your presence and to get to know you. And just know and trust, right? Trust that it's going to work out, and if it doesn't, then they're not the right one for you. But just be your true self, be relaxed. Of course, you can have that exciting energy and adrenaline rush, but, you know, also kind of balance it out with just being at ease and knowing things are going to work out just as they are supposed to. So I'm going to actually draw one more card from this deck. I'm really feeling strongly called to this deck right now for us. Okay, so we have Direction is our last one from this deck. And Direction says, Lord, please show me the right action right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body. And if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. So I feel like this really relates to our reading today, and that you are going to have a strong physical attraction for this person. Body is really the word that kind of jumped out to me. So I feel like you will, again, be very physically attracted to them, have a lot of like sexual attraction to them as well. And that will lead to you being kind of excited, right? You're excited to meet this person, you're excited, you're kind of nervous, but just remember again to be yourself, just relax and trust and feel at peace, feel at ease being yourself, because they will really like who you are when you are truly yourself and not fearing or feeling, you know, doubts or anything like that kind of coming in. Instead, just be, you know, your confident, amazing person that you are, and show them that side of yourself. So don't, you know, overthink it, and just kind of, you know, be who you truly are, which is an amazing person. So next we're going to pull another card for this reading about your first date. So let's see. So I'm just going to tap my energy in here, and let's see what we get. Ooh, okay, so we have, okay, so we have 11. We have 11, and we have the butterfly, and it also symbolizes the leap of faith. So that's a very powerful card right there, and that when you say yes to this date, you may be almost taking a leap of faith. This may be someone that you're a little bit nervous around, or maybe you're worried the date's not going to go the way you want it to, and you're going to have a little bit of anxiety, but just trust again. Just trust in that true offering. Trust in being yourself and your amazing self and letting yourself shine, and, you know, just kind of go for it, because if we never take chances, if we never take risks, then we never reap the rewards of those risks. So, you know, just know that the worst thing that can happen is you guys don't work out, and that's fine, right? Then they're not the one for you. So just again, trust that just by reaching out, by being your authentic self, and just by going on the date itself, it's going to be a very good thing for you, even if things don't really work out. Okay, we're going to shuffle this deck again. Shuffling here. I'm going to break up the energy a little bit more so we have something kind of come forward for us today. So let's see. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get those cards to really stand out, but we're just trusting time. This card, okay, kind of went, oh my gosh, okay, so now we have 2, which says development. So what I feel like this really means is that this date for you is going to be, first of all, something based in nature at some point is what I'm really getting, just as the flower shows us, right? So what I'm getting is the flower, and then we first had the honeymoon, which shows them over a beautiful lake or ocean. So I do feel like there's going to be an element of nature in the date. Another thing that I'm really getting here is that trusting of the true offering, you know, putting your hands together to pray and to trust that the universe, the divine, will take care of you on your date. The other aspect that I'm getting from this reading is kind of like the 2 people, you know, the 2 hands that become one, right? They become one eye, they see one way. So I feel like, again, you're going to have that intense chemistry, that intense attraction that's going to almost kind of unite the 2 of you together. So those are all really exciting things when it comes to your first date. So really excited for you to go on this date, and you know, that is it for this reading. But if you did enjoy it, it would mean so much to me if you could just give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below. Also, if you haven't yet already, make sure to subscribe to our channel for a ton more free psychic content, readings, as well as our lives, which we do 3 times a week at 4 p.m. PST. Also, if you want to watch another reading after this, I have one linked at the top of the screen here so you can check this one out next. That is it for today's reading on your first date. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'm sending all of my love and blessings to you until next time. Bye guys! Alright, so for all my friends who chose card number 3, this is your reading today on your next first date. So I'm really excited to dive into this for all of my singles out there and see what your next date's gonna look like. Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? Let's just break it down and see what we can really expect from the next date that we're gonna go on. So our first card here for us, group number 3, is, oh no, okay, our first card is Unrequited Love. Which says that there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Oh no, okay, so your next first date is going to be like, I'm sorry to tell you, but there's definitely not going to be like, you're not going to feel attracted to the person. You're not really going to be that into them, okay? They're definitely going to be into you. They're definitely going to want to impress you and like put like their best foot forward, but like you're gonna kind of not feel it. And it's not your fault for not feeling it. It's just, you can't help who you fall for or who you are attracted to. So don't, blame yourself for not feeling it too, but basically it's not gonna be, it's gonna be a date where you're gonna realize pretty quickly that this is not a person that you're gonna want to pursue any sort of relationship with. It's going to be someone who either you're just not physically attracted to, or maybe you are physically attracted to them, but like their personality, their energy just isn't in line with yours, and that's okay. Like, again, we can't control who we are drawn to, and it's totally acceptable to just treat them with respect, but to not necessarily want to take things further. So never feel pressured to, have to feel a certain way, and never blame yourself for not feeling things if you're just not feeling them. So no worries there. Okay, so let's pick another card and see what else we can learn about this date, because again, it's going to be, definitely one-sided. I feel like they are going to definitely, want to impress you, want to, they feel it, but maybe you don't. So that's okay, it happens. So we're going to shuffle from this deck. I'm going to tap my energy here and see what we can learn. Ooh, okay, so this just literally plopped out at us. Okay, it says service, interesting. So, and it says you stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. So what I feel like this really is telling me, at least, and what I'm getting from this card, is that they're gonna really try, okay? And like, they're gonna really try hard because, yeah, you are amazing, they are super attracted to you, but like, you're not gonna feel it. You're definitely just not gonna feel it. But again, like, don't allow them to make you feel bad because you're not feeling it. Like, don't allow them to manipulate you into doing anything that you don't want to do. Like, if you're not feeling things, it's okay to say, nicely and respectfully, like, that you just want to be friends, or that, or you just don't have to say anything and just kind of be like, bye, like, bye. Basically, just don't make yourself feel bad for not feeling it. Don't make yourself feel like you have to feel something if you don't, because again, you can't control it, right? So, if you're not feeling it, just be kind and polite, but don't let them make you feel bad for not feeling it. You're not a bad person just because you're not romantically attracted to this person. So just want you guys to know that. And then we're going to shuffle again here and see what else we can learn. Ooh, okay, so this card just shot out at us. Interesting. Okay. So we have hardship, which says, may I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. So basically what this is saying is, like, this date isn't going to go great, right? We kind of already know that. We kind of already established that. And yeah, it's going to be a bummer. It's going to be something that you're kind of like, oh man, like, I thought this was going to go better. Like, this person isn't who I thought, or, I'm just not feeling it, right? It's not a mutual thing. And what this is saying here is, like, don't allow that to really rain on your parade. Don't allow that to stop you from continuing to date. And don't allow that to get in the way of you wanting to find that person. And don't let this one bad dating experience distract you or even deter you from continuing to meet new people and to experience new situations and hopefully find that person, right? So again, yes, of course, sometimes when you are dating, yes, you're not always going to have a perfect date. So I just want you to just keep
knowing that that person's out there, even if you have not necessarily the best next date. So just want you guys to know to just keep waiting for the sunshine even when it is stormy, right? And let's actually draw another card for us here. I'm gonna draw from this deck. Okay, so this is the card here. Oops, okay, here we have, okay, empowerment, okay. That makes sense. And companionship. We actually also got this card, so let's talk about both of these. So our first card that we just received was empowerment. So what I feel like this is literally saying is like, just be empowered, like knowing that like this isn't the person, and just being able to kind of distinguish and like know for yourself when someone isn't right for you. So just being able to like have that power and being like, it's okay to not necessarily return this attraction. It's okay to say no. It's okay to not want to take things further. It's okay to just kind of let this person respectfully know that you're not feeling it in that way and that they're, you know, a great person. And that kind of leads us to our next card. Well, maybe they're not a great person, but like, you know, what I am getting is that they probably are a good person because I have companionship. So what I would like to really point out here is like, this person might be someone that you are attracted to as a friend. Like maybe they seem like someone who's kind, who's, you know, it's always great to make more friends, to have friends. And maybe there's someone that you would want to just be friends with, and that's okay. It's okay to sometimes not feel that romantic attraction for everyone. Like obviously we can't. And you know, they definitely are into you, but maybe it's good just to be friends, and maybe it's just good to build upon that and just continue to allow them into that part of your life instead. So anyways, that is it for this reading today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, I would love it so much if you subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and if you give this video a big thumbs up, which helps our channel a ton and lets us know what kind of content you guys enjoy. Also, comment down below if this reading resonated with you, or if you are kind of wondering now about your next first date, because that's always really exciting and fun. Another video I have that you can watch after this one is linked at the top of the screen here, so definitely make sure to check out this video next. Anyways, that is it for today, guys. I love you all so, so much, and I'm sending all of my love and blessings to you. Until next time. Bye, guys!